that came in for currencies. It's waiting to load. So give me a sec. I got a lot of things running on my machine, so it's a little slow right now. It should be this though. Okay, here we go. So let's take the euro yen. So the euro yen is a 5 time frame buy. There's a strategy on the 60-minute, strategy on the 120, strategy on the 240, and there's also a strategy on the daily. Okay. Now the higher time frame for the daily is weekly, so you don't see the weekly, but if you count the weekly, that's 1, daily's 2, 240 is 3, 120 is 4, and the 60 minutes 5. So that's a 5 time frame buying opportunity. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with the Ichimoku strategies, number 4 is basically the cloud breakout strategy, and number 2 is basically the Cajun Sing cross strategy. Okay, so we're gonna go here. So let's say I'm a 60-minute trader, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the 60-minute time frame, and I'm gonna look at this instant, okay, and see if it's a real live opportunity. So I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna use Thinkorswim for now. I'm gonna pull up Euro Yen, and I'm going to go to a 60-minute time frame. Okay. Now on the 60-minute, it told me it was a bullish cloud breakout strategy. If you're not familiar with what I mean by bullish cloud breakout strategy, you need to go through the Ichimoku videos, and it'll be very clear after that. Okay. Now, one of the things I like to do is I want to make sure, no matter if I'm taking a breakout entry or a pullback entry, I want to make sure if I'm trying to go bullish, my support is very strong. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see if this has a multiple time frame support. Now the email alert doesn't scan for it, so I have to manually do that, or I could use the RT scanner to do that. Okay, so if I manually do this, the way I would look at it is, it told me Euro Yen was an opportunity. So first thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go bullish, so I'm going to find my current bar, and I'm going to find the Ichimoku colored lines that are below me. So I see a yellow line here, I'm going to draw a horizontal line there. I see a green line here, I'm going to draw a line there. Now, I'm going to go to a lower time frame, which is a 30-minute, and see if any of these horizontal lines here match any of the Ichimoku lines at the current bar. This one does. This one doesn't. So that is telling me that the 30-minute support is equal to the 1 hour support here. Okay? Then I'm going to go to a higher time frame, and if you look, this also is equal to the green line, which is the Cajun Sing support here. And then I'm going to go to the daily time frame here, and I notice that the daily time frame support is down here. Okay? So this support here on a 60-minute is the same support for all the day traders and the swing traders. However, it's not the same support for the long-term traders. The long-term traders are, the support is here. Okay, so if I sit there and buy off the 60-minute here, right here, and I buy right here with a buffer as my stop and minimum my target is here, or I could target up here. Okay, what that means is that this is an aggressive trade. And the reason why it's aggressive is that I have the day traders and the swing traders thinking one way, but the long-term aren't. Okay, so it's not the highest probability trade, and the reason why is that if the daily decides it wants to pull back to its support, which is that green line here, that means you will be stopped out on a 1 hour time frame. Is everyone okay with that? Now, this is going for our MTF. You could go to the workshop videos and you can learn more about how to do this MTF functionality in those workshops. I step you through it step by step. Okay, so this will be an aggressive trade. If my trading plan says I could take aggressive trades with low risk, then I will sit there and put a buy order here, put my stop down here, put an alert here. So when it gets there, I'm going to tighten up my stop, which will be right here, and then I'm going to target up here. So if you look at it, my risk is this much right there. My reward will be from here to here, so that gives me a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio. So this is exactly how I would think when I got that email alert. Is everyone okay with that? Yes? Okay. No answers, I mean, are good, I think are good. Either that or you're lost and you're not willing to ask questions. One of those two. Okay. I'm going to move forward unless there's questions. So now, that basically goes for our email alerts. Okay. One thing I want to stress on these email alerts that a lot of people don't do. We support most of the global stock markets out there. Okay. The way I would set these things up is I would literally click on every box in here.